Hey, Ma! We get some meatloaf!
All right. We got a wonderful show for you. Welcome to the Hens Bread Show. Showtime is almost over. That's what I'm getting alerts here. Let's put something calming behind us. Let's put a space background. Let's do something like this. View. Oh yeah. All right, welcome to space. We're in outer space. Welcome to the Hens Bread Show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. We got a heck of a show going on for you today. We're going to be talking about things, and then once we go from things, we're going to bring on a guest, and our guest is a class act. I think everybody's going to be very impressed to hear from him. And let's just start it off. So, the thing about timers, I don't know if you guys saw the timer prior to the show, but as much as they're going to be there, you just it kind of always goes over your head. Like today, I knew I was going to be on in 15 minutes, but I just didn't have enough time. I couldn't speed up how fast the oven makes the pizza. So it just kind of came out where the pizza got finished. Now I got my slices. We got a live show going. I can't stop. I can't do a show on an empty stomach. So this is going to be one of those things where we're just going to have to figure it out together. Timers. We know when they're going to go off, but are they ever going to go off when you want them to? All right. That leads me into my next topic. Pizza. What's the deal with pizza? We're going to do a poll real quick here. And we're going to say, all right, let's do this. Let's add a poll. What's our favorite? Let's create a poll. Best pizza in town. Best pizza in town. And it doesn't, if you're not in the same town, you can just say not in town. All right. But I'm gonna go with I'm really digging Sprouts' pizza right now. We're gonna add HEB, and for good measure, we'll put in Pizza Place. Let's do Show Me Pizza. All right, so you got three options on a very big question. We're gonna put the poll here. The best pizza in town. Boom. You can see that? You see that? All right, we got a good show going for you.
Bring your green hat. Let's go.
We're gonna bring the green hat. I'm a big fan of the Sprouts. I don't want to influence the decision here, but if I had to say, I'd say Sprouts is great pizza. It's a little overpriced, but what isn't these days? Am I right? So pizza. That's what's going to start us up. I want to go over something. As a company, sometimes you have to hire people. And the other day, I was interviewing somebody, and on the resume, they said they're what's that called? Hey, baby, what is it called when you like getting hurt? A massagist?
What?
What is it called when you like getting hurt?
A masochist?
A masochist. That's right. Thank you. So I was reviewing resumes the other day, and on the resume it said he was a masochist. It was a he. And I was just like kind of blown away. I was like, could you talk to me a little bit about that? And he goes, I just put my foot in my mouth, and God, man, I thought it was a lot better in my head. Damn. All right, so we're supposed to be having a good show today.
Dad, please shut up. Please shut up.
That's what my daughter tells me all the time, and you know, I'm working on it. So we're just gonna have some music. All right, we're just gonna put out the vibe. Welcome to the Hens Bread Show. We got a heck of a show for you. We're first we talked about pizza, and we talked about reviewing resumes. This guy was a masochist, and he's like all into putting his foot in his mouth. Didn't hire him. He had a good shot. Everything else looked good, but I just couldn't have him out in the field putting his foot in his mouth. That wouldn't help anybody, especially when things get a little dicey. And so let's talk about traffic. Traffic is something we all go through all the time. And when's that ever going to get solved? Am I right? If you got a drink, cheers to that. And this is the Hens Bread Show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins, and we're over here. And previously, we went over pizza and resumes, and we just reviewed traffic.
Bring your green hat. Let's go.
And so I was thinking about the insults. We really don't got a lot of results here on this poll here. Maybe we'll get some people to tune in and talk to us about their best pizza in town. And if you're not in town, make sure to select that button, not in town. We're over here just doing this. We're just doing this number. If you can't vote on that, you know why? It's probably because you're not on the Vimeo link, which you can get by going to the URL in our description. Do you know that? I probably should have said how to get to the link. Anyway, one last bite for good measure. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. This is the Hens Bread Show. Previously, we talked about pizza, talked about hiring somebody, what was on their resume. Now we just went over traffic. We're just putting it out, Got a little bit of time on our hands. What do we think about this music? Do we need? Oh, it's the Hens Bread Show. Oh, I know you're in your room. You didn't want to go out on a Friday night, but I got the tunes for you.
But you don't say that.
Hey, if I insulted you because you didn't go out,
But you don't say that.
it's all right. Hey, how is our results doing here? We're not really getting much feedback here, so it looks like Sprouts might win. Sprouts got my vote. They got my vote. Wow, this is delicious. When I get stuff to drink from HEB, it's always the unsweetened sparkling water. The sweetens too much sugar. So this is the Hens Bread Show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. We just reviewed good things to get at HEB. One of them is sparkling water. It looks like some things have arrived at the door. We got some new music coming on. This is the Hens Bread Show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. A lot of effort went into this show. It's kind of sounds like I'm clipping on the audio. How's it sound? If I bring it down just a little bit, does it sound better? These headphones aren't really good for broadcasting. But we do this every day. We're seasoned professionals. This is the Hens Bread Show. The results on this poll are going to be shown by the end of the show. We got a heck of a show for you. Previously, we went over traffic and pizza, two of the biggest conversation starters here, and probably the state of Texas, if not the country. And now we went over HEB choices. The poll is still open to be voted on if you want to vote on that, because your voice wants to be heard. Just go to the URL in the bio of wherever you're seeing this, and it'll take you to a link, and then you can participate in that Vimeo link. Now, talking about voting, a lot of people went out and early voted this week and the previous week, and that's phenomenal. A lot of people show off their voting stickers because it makes them feel like they should get a pat on the back. I'm all for it. I'm here to pat you on the back. Thank you for going out and doing, just showing what your God-given right here in this country is. You're allowed to vote for what you want to vote for. I went to vote where they had sandwiches. So I ended up remembering more about my sandwich than what I had actually did going through the options. I mean, you go through them. There's so many things to choose from. I had just ate a sandwich by the time I got up to vote, and was really thinking about that sandwich a lot. I made sure to really focus where it mattered, but just so you know, if you go vote, if they sell sandwiches, you might get taken off guard if they're good sandwiches. I went to Wheatsville. I don't know if you've ever been over there, but they got a great sandwich, great sauce. You got to go with the sauce. Sauce is phenomenal. We got a poll going on right now. It's looking like it's being talked about from everywhere. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins, and we got a heck of a show for you. We got some music going on. We got this really bad sound. You guys hear that? What is that? I don't know. We're in space. Could be anything when you're in space. I don't even know if space has sound. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think secretaries should be astronauts because they're just hitting space all the time. Welcome to the show.
What's she doing? I never know what she's doing.
I know, right?
Bring your green hat. Let's go.
Make sure you bring your green hat to the show. Man, this is the longest I've taken to eat a pizza because I have to eat it in between me doing the show. Welcome to the Hens Bread Show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. We got a poll going on right now. It's pretty tight, race right now because there's not one vote in there. God, that pizza is so good. It's Sprouts, by the way. You guys want to give Sprouts a vote? So yeah, we're just moving and grooving, shooting and gooving. You know what I'm saying? I'm under the impression that I'm live right now, but you never know. You never know. So, welcome to the Hens Bread Show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins, and we're over here on a Friday evening putting out the vibe. Maybe it's Friday night, and you're about to go out, and it's about to be all right. So you put on some clothes that are the color brown. Going out there, putting yourself out there. Hey, whoa. We've been live for close to 10 minutes now. It was good. Very good pizza. Welcome to the Hen's Bread Show. I'm your host, Jake Perkins. So earlier we went over pizza. We went over traffic. We talked about HEB waters. And then I interviewed somebody and went over that. And all right, that's it for now. There's the Hen's Bread Show. We're in space. Pew! Where'd I go? Oh, yeah. Pew! All right, so got good news for you guys. We got a guest coming in. We're going to close this poll. This poll is going to close. We're going to hide this, but you guys can still vote on it. We'll have it come back here in a little bit. So we got to turn off this music here. Bring in our first guest. What? Oh, shit. I got a 5-star review. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Don't distract me, review. I got a call from somebody today. They wanted money. And yeah, it's hard time on money. Hopefully it's ringing. We don't really know.
Bring your green hat. Let's go.
Hello? Hey, Brent. Hey, Brent. Welcome to the show. It's extremely embarrassing. I'm not getting any feed here. Are you saying anything? Hey, Brent, say something. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better.
You can hear me a lot better? What if I do this? Can you hear me better now? Dang.
Sounds like you're on a train.
I'm on the train?
Now I can hear you.
It's extremely embarrassing. The show is live right now.
Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do?
Hold on. Why won't it sync up? That's so odd. Say something. Hello. Excuse me. Custom. Say something. Oh, God. Jesus. This is so frustrating. I was just working a second ago. I wonder if it's because I got this going on. Hey, hello? No, this is kind of weird. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. So we got some music here. There we go. Hey, Brent.
Hello?
Brent.
Yes.
So does it still sound like I'm on a train?
Yes, but it sounds a little bit better.
But you don't say that.
Did you catch that?
I barely heard it. I can hear myself
Please shut
echoing.
up. Please shut up.
What about now?
Bring your green hat. Let's go.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So you're hearing an echo.
I'm hearing an echo of my own voice.
How bad is the echo?
Probably like a 1 second delay.
It's interesting. Well, I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. This is the Hens Bread Show. Brent, you might just not want to talk a lot.
Can do.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf?
All right, so welcome to the Hens Bread Show. Previously, Brent, I'm just going to bring you up to speed right now, so that way you're aware of what's happening. We got a poll going on right now of the best pizza in town. A lot of people are looking at it. Not a lot of votes though. So just one of those things. Maybe you can help break the ice of the best pizza in town.
Sure. What are my options?
I never know what she's doing.
Well, right now we have an option that says not in town, so it's the best pizza in town. If you're not in town, then that's an option. And then you can do Sprouts, which is a grocery store. I'm sure you have it where you're at. And we have a grocery store out here that you might not know about. It's called HEB. People from out of state call it HEB. You don't do that around here. You just call it HEB. And you can refer to the cash register people as Mr. Butt employees. That works. And then we have another pizza place on here called Show Me Pizza. I don't think it's a national chain. It's just a pizza place down the street.
Okay.
So if you had those four options,
I think I would go with not in town.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf?
That's what I'm talking about. It's not in town.
Not in town, yeah.
So not in town is up there with Sprouts because I voted for Sprouts earlier.
So we got a tie, is what you're saying.
So far we got a tie. I have a feeling HEB can come out of nowhere though. You know what I'm saying?
We really just need that like one other person.
You and your mom are hillbillies.
Just one more. One more person. So just for the folks at home who decided not to go out on a Friday night, they said, hey, I'm going to tune into the Hens Bread Show. Can you just tell everybody here what your profession is?
What my profession is? Yeah. I lead research and development for pacifist, nonviolent forms of cheering.com.
So it's a website or is it research?
It's research for our website.
It's research so the website's in development. Awesome.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf? Hey, Mom!
Yeah, it's a fun job.
The meatloaf! We want it now!
Yeah.
The meatloaf!
I think there's a lot of people that are thinking the same thing as me.
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing.
Just like, how do you do research and development and help? What you said you're helping tyranny go away, or you said
no, I'm helping
go away. I'm just
what I'm helping with and what I'm leading upon, or our mission statement, is that we feel clapping, or there's different forms of cheering, and clapping is probably the most aggressive. There's already so much violence out in the world, and it'd be great if people moved in a direction that was less violent, more peaceful. I'm sure you've been to like a sporting event and everyone's clapping.
Yes.
And clapping is really just hitting yourself, and I don't think that's okay.
So you're anti-clapping? Am I hearing that right?
What?
I'm your host, Jay Perkins. This is the Hensbridge Show.
And we're here with Brent.
Brent, so you were saying earlier that you have a problem with people clapping. Is that right?
It's not so much a problem. Once people have been educated and they know better, that's when it becomes a problem.
So you're just anti-violence. You're an anti-violence guy, and you think clapping can lead?
I'm an anti-violence guy.
I'm
Clapping is a form of violence. That's correct.
Hold on, Brent. Stop at that.
I'm going to put the poll back on screen just so people know that they can vote for something. So you're saying to me that your website provides education.
Education, also alternative forms of cheering.
Oh, very cool. Now we're getting into a very cool part of the conversation. Can you please tell me more about the alternative forms of cheering?
Well, yes, of course. Instead of clapping, you could go woo, or
just clapped right there. It's
yay.
clapping is so contagious.
Yeah, clapping can be fun. I understand like the joy of it, you know.
But then when I go woo,
But there's also other ways to have fun.
I like the woo. That's cool.
Yeah, wooing is a lot of fun. That's my go-to. And then if you're looking for like a visual way, you can do a thumbs up.
Yeah, because people.
If you like something.
Up. Did you know that in the show Fallout, the reason why they put their thumb out is so that they can see how far away the blast is? So maybe a thumbs up might be a form of violence. Did you think about that?
I have thought about that. It's a good question.
Yeah. If people want to donate to the cause, how do they do that?
They can go to www.noclaps.com/donate. And if you subscribe, you get a picture of a thumbs up from me personally, signed each month. So it's the same picture, it's the same signature.
Yeah.
But you get one every month.
Whoa, it's almost like a trading card.
It is, yeah. And they're very collectible, and they're all the same.
So do you change any part of the card?
Nope, it's really just one card that
What happens if you?
I have a copier at home,
and your signature.
And I just been copying them.
Oh, so you just scan them. It's a deep scan. In my world, Brent, I don't know if you know this, but in my world, we call that a deep scan.
Well, the more you know.
Bring your green hat. Let's go.
So.
Anyway. See, I just did it. I just clapped.
Yeah. Are you clapping right now?
I'm moving to the beat.
Are you? You're bringing onto your show someone who is very clearly anti-clapping and then clapping.
Yeah. Hey.
I mean, where I come from, where I'm raised, those are fighting words.
Can you tell the viewers right now where you were raised?
I was raised, some would say the streets. My parents would say at home.
Hold on, I'm going to pull up a Google Maps. If I type in the streets, let's see where it takes us.
Well, they have a street view, actually.
The streets. Maybe it's going to take me to a taco truck. No, it's just doing a big outline of a map. I don't know if you're watching the show right now, but it's just so.
No, I'm on the show.
Yeah, so You're right. That's probably why you're getting some echo right now, to be honest with you. Because you're on the show and you're watching the show. That's how that happens in the biz.
No, I'm not watching the show.
Well,
because I'm on the show.
But we're flying through space right now. Hey, hold on. What do you think about this music? Does it make you want to clap?
I never can clap. I'm not gonna clap. You're not gonna get me to clap. If you keep pushing it, we're the fight or something. I don't even know.
Hey, I told
clapping is a form of hitting. I'm a pacifist. Like, we gotta really drop the whole getting me to clap thing.
I thought that pacifist meant that you live by the Pacific Ocean.
Pacifist by the Pacific Ocean? That's our rival company that is also looking into research and development of how to cheer without clapping.
Rival company.
Did they put you up to this?
I was not put up to anything. I'm trying to actually get a Costco sponsor, but they haven't called yet.
No, dang, dude.
But yeah, so I'm going to go over my show monologue with you, and keep in mind, to the viewers that are watching at home, we have a poll open right now. You can vote for the best pizza in town. Brent currently is selecting not in town. I am on Sprouts. I just had a Sprouts pizza. I really do like their pizza. But
I just had a not in town pizza, and it was so much better than the pizza that you had.
Tell me about this pizza.
So, mushrooms, tomatoes, onions, good flavor, good price.
I went to a pizza place the other day, and I overheard the guy behind me say he doesn't like pepperonis. I've never heard somebody say they don't like pepperonis on their pizza. Unless they were like...
You've never met like a vegetarian?
Yeah, my wife is vegan, but like I'm just saying besides that.
So you're a liar.
I'm a pacifist. All right.
You're a liar.
Hey, what happens when I play this music? Does it make you want to clap?
It does not make me want to clap. Please stop. I do not. No clapping. It makes me want to shake my booty.
There you go.
It makes me want to dance.
There you go.
I'm not going to clap.
What happens when you put your foot down on the ground really hard? Does that still violence? Oh, yeah.
I didn't really hear what you said.
Which part did I lose you by? Did I lose you?
What? Is that like a heartbeat?
Oh, man.
Dad, please shut up. Please shut up.
Welcome to the Hensburg Show.
I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. On this show, we got Brent. Brent is anti-clapping. He thinks it's a form of violence, which I do agree with. I have seen some clapping that got out of hand once, and it turned into a lot more than just camaraderie. It was almost as if...
Yeah, you probably led towards slapping of the backs, grabbing shoulders, maybe grabbing a little too hard. Form of violence that leads to more violence. Thank you for bringing that up.
Hey, so I'm going to tell you about my day, all right? And it went something like this. So earlier the weather was hot, and I was like, man, why did I wear socks? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hate it when I wear those kind of socks. Sounds like someone's flatlining over there.
Hey, Mom!
Probably too much clapping.
The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
Hey, So when I play this,
Ooh.
oh yeah, when I play this sound, what does it make you think of?
Makes me think people having a good time, maybe in the wrong direction, but can't tell just yet.
So when you go to an event, hold on. What are you afraid of most?
When I go to, what am I afraid of most?
Yeah.
Dying.
I hear you on that. I should and then what's something that makes you go, whoa, what just happened?
Sometimes when I stand up too quick, I'll get like lightheaded and I'll be like, whoa, what just happened?
Right, you're just like, whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, and then it gets back to normal and I just go on with my day.
And you're like, whoa.
What just happened?
Right. And that leads me to my next subject in today's show. We're going to talk about what just happened. So, Brent, tell me a little bit about your car.
My car is actually not working great right now. Every time I turn it on, the alarm just won't turn off, so I need to unplug it, like from the battery, and I really got to figure that out.
Yeah, so you just got to... It sounds like you're putting a lot of time and effort into this, making people stop clapping, but, you know, maybe you got to put that attention back into your car.
Yeah, that work-life balance is important. Sound like my wife.
Heyo.
Hey, no clapping, no cheering, not right now.
Yeah. So earlier on the show, I had a caller call in, and they were just like, "Hey, what's it like to be the host of a talk show?" And I said, "Well, it's kind of like doing this. You know, you're just going back and forth, rolling with the waves, right?"
Sure.
And then the guy, he insults me. He goes, "And your show sucks." And I was like, "What just happened?"
Whoa. What just happened?
So, and I was like,
Shut up! Please shut up!
and then it just turned into a shouting match. So
That's pretty rough.
yeah. So in today's show, we have a poll going on right now, and a lot of people are looking into it, and just haven't put a vote in.
It's still tied.
It's still tied, but you know what? Maybe it's because people didn't know it was actively going, so I'm going to put it back on screen. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that people know they can vote, maybe we could break this tiebreaker. Brent is currently for not in town, and
I'm in first, is what you're saying.
The firstest is the merstest. That's what I always say, but I'd say right
Are you
now,
okay over there?
I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm
You
flying
slurring your words? What's going on? What
I'm going through space,
kind of host are you hosting?
and then now I'm about to be hanging out in some bamboo area, hanging out, getting my feet wet. All types of relaxation is going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Sounds relaxing.
So, Brent, we got you on the show. I really appreciate you taking the time from your drive to come on the show. Earlier, I had wrote down some segments that I really wanted to address, and it seems like we've kind of gone over that for this part of the show. We really did a good job of staying on track, and I appreciate you answering the questions in a reasonable amount of time, which has led us to have more of the show available for a Q&A from people in the crowd. So I'm just going to open this up to our chat if anybody wants to get to know Brent and his organization. Brent, so since people are trying to figure out what they want to ask you, we can sit here in silence, or we can have a conversation.
I mean, it's your show. Whatever you want to do.
I'm doing it.
Ooh. Get it. There it is. No, not that. Put that back. Okay. Something different.
I'm making pancakes.
Nope. Bring it back. There it is. Nah, I meant a different one. Grab a different one. Yep, that's the one. Ooh, baby.
So when you're screaming, you're like,
Yeah, see, that's fun. And that didn't involve clapping.
as the hands to the side. You know what I'm saying? You just do a couple of these. You know? Welcome to the Hens Bread Show. I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. And today we've reviewed pizza. We've gone over... Hey, Brent, I want to tell you about somebody that I interviewed earlier. So they were saying, here's my resume. And on there, it said that they were a masochist. And I said, can you tell me a little bit about that? They're like, well, I actually like putting my foot in my mouth. And, I didn't feel like we should have kept going. So luckily, that was the last question I asked him. So we just ended the interview there.
Okay.
He was a good fit. I just couldn't trust him putting his foot in his mouth around people. So,
But you were saying it fit.
he was a good fit. Yeah, but I just...
Like his foot fit in his mouth is what you're saying?
I don't know. It could have. He said it did. I don't know if he did say that. I'm just lying. I don't know. But, hey, welcome to the Hens Bread Show. Hey, Brett, can you do a spin?
That is funky.
Do a spin with me? Do you spin? Spin.
Any questions coming in?
I wish you didn't just ask me mid-spin. Now I'm all just... Let me get rid of the poll. I think people are thinking that we're asking them about that. So,
Bring your green hat. Let's
all
go.
right, let's see here. I'm looking at the... no, we don't have any questions coming in right now.
Okay. Well, you know, when you're as thorough as I am, I don't expect there to be questions.
Yeah, I agree.
Finally, something we're on the same page about.
Right. It took us 40 minutes. We've been doing the show.
Sprouts Pizza sucks. Sorry.
Words. But I'm going to allow you
Hey,
to have your opinion because this is the Hens Bread Show. We don't get into tiffs over small things.
well, if you think it's a small thing, that's probably more offensive than anything.
Hey, Brent, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to look straight ahead like you're looking into a camera and just tell the people what you got going on.
Well, if you could go to noclaps.com/donate. That'd be really great. We got a lot of research and development going on. You can get some signed no clapping signs.
Yep.
You can laminate them, put them wherever you want. Events. I was at a UFC event. I was really enjoying it, putting up some no clapping signs.
You enjoyed putting up the signs?
I do. I like informing people. We have great conversations. And they're like, hey, why are you at a UFC fight if you're a pacifist? And I'm like, hey, that's the point. You know, we're no clapping.
Yeah, you're like, the UFC fights over here in Humboldt, California, so of course I'm gonna be here.
Exactly.
I really want to touch up on this before we get going. Is California the Sunshine State?
It is. Ding, ding, ding. 500 points to Jake. All right. What is California's state flower?
The bumblebee.
Golden poppy. That's right. Another 500 points. Hey, no cheering though. None. I don't like that. No, thank you.
I got a trivia question for you, and this is actually from somebody that's in the chat. When was the year that we landed on the moon?
We landed in 1969.
That's what I'm talking about.
500 points for Brent.
Dumbledore is dead.
Oh, no.
That's what Dumbledore would
R.I.P.
do if he was on the show. He'd just do a couple of these.
They probably do a bunch of like.
What was that?
Whoa. What was that? Do you know the official California state dance?
What is it?
It's the jitterbug.
Hey, jitterbug time.
Ooh. Jitter. Bug. Jitterbug.
Welcome to the Hensbridge.
You know the song.
I'm your host, Perkins. And it's been a
Jitterbug Perkins, that's what they call him. Ooh.
Do a spin, Brad. And then look out as if you got a camera in front of you and kiss the camera. And that's going to do it for our show. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys all. Oh man, hold on. I hope you all learned something today, and you donate to Brent's cause because it seems like he would really enjoy that.
We're hurting for money over here. If you could donate, that would really. The copier was really expensive.
That's what happens when he calls the bank. They're like, "Why are you calling?" So,
Ooh, buddy.
Brent, any closing statements before I close? Hold on, we're getting a question here. They said, "How is it that you guys are so cool?" I'll let you answer that first.
Well, I would say it's a lifestyle probably more than anything. You wake up cool, you live cool, you go to bed cool.
Yep.
I live life on the other side of the pillow, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Explain it.
Well,
It's like I'm going to tell you something, Brent. When it comes down to the pillow, I'm always putting my hands under it. It's almost like,
Yeah, I caught you doing that.
I had my teeth stolen when I was a kid, and I just never want anything taken from under my pillow. I don't.
But they were still in your mouth.
Yeah, but where I grew up, we had to put teeth under our pillow, and they would be gone.
Like your friend's teeth or your dog's teeth?
It was definitely a my tooth kind of thing. At least I thought they were.
You never took your dog's teeth and put it under your pillow for money?
I didn't do
Yeah,
that.
me neither.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't do that.
You didn't have to see a doctor about why I'm doing that.
I might have to now.
They have so many teeth, they don't need all their teeth. And I get a quarter.
They have they refer to their teeth as canines.
They refer to their canine teeth as canines, but definitely not all their teeth.
You're telling me that dogs have teeth that are not called canines?
That is. Are you telling me that you think all their teeth are called canines?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not the one who had to go to the doctor and explain why you're taking all your dog's teeth. So who knows more about dog's teeth? I don't know.
It sounds like you know a lot more about dogs' teeth. And next time I talk to you,
Now you're really sounding like my doctor.
you might be a vet. You might be better
Nah,
off being a vet than running a website
I got kicked out of vet school.
for.
Yep.
Wow. We still got this poll going on. If you guys want to make a last minute entry, we're going to do a big Facebook post on the results. So be sure to vote so that way we can share the results with people. Brent is over here thinking, not in town. Is this answer? Well, Brent, I think I'd love to have you on the show again and explore
That sounds like a great plan.
more of this. You went to vet school. I didn't know that.
I didn't finish, and I technically wasn't in it, but
You visited.
I do have to go. I appreciate it.
What'd you say?
I said to go. Thank you for having me.
Can you say that again?
Thank you for.
And I'm your host, Jacob Perkins. Thank you for tuning into the Hensbred Show. We will see you next time. Whew.